Happy Thursday, everyone. I am Talera, and we're just here to do our review from what Pastor was talking about on Sunday. So, what was the big point that you got from it?
The big point I received was no drama. We want to live our lives drama-free.
Yeah.
And for me, I can't tolerate it. It really, especially with the background that I have in police work. As he was saying, I've seen all those things where actually when I first started, it was like a cultural shock for me because I saw the stuff that people were doing. I was like, oh my God, because I wasn't raised around that.
Right.
So yes, drama can really affect you as a person, even when people bringing you their drama. I try to limit that. People feeding, because you're feeding off of their stuff that they're bringing you. So I try to limit that intake as well, because that can affect you in ways when when people are even giving you their problems, their drama. It can affect you with your emotions and things that's going on with you as well. So you take on the weight of whomever is bringing it to you. So I try to limit that as well. How about you?
So the big point for me, just like you said, was, don't take in all that drama. One of the things that really resonated with me was when he talked about create a list to be drama free. That is something that I'm really going to have to sit down and do because, I do have a lot of friends. Well, I won't say a lot of friends, but I have friends who do bring their problems to me. And sometimes you receive that and you intake it. It's like you get that pressure on you, some things that your friends will bring to you, even if it's just for advice or guidance or something like that. I mean, you're still thinking about it, so you take it in internally. So that's one of the big point for me was like, okay, Talera, sit down and make you a drama-free list and stick to it. So another question I like to ask you is, how will that challenge you? Or how does that challenge you?
It challenges me in a way that, for instance, just last week, I went home at the spur of the moment to help a family member. This family member is an adult. So in essence, you're going down there, you're trying to get this person to do something for them, but you're taking on all that stuff. And then when you leave, they're doing the same thing over. So it challenges me in a way that, and at this point, you just pray for them because you can't make them do what you think they should be doing. You can't make them take care of themselves in the way that you think that they should be taking care of themselves. So, and I'm here and they're in New Orleans, so I can't control anything from there. All I can do from here on now is pray and just give them to God because there's nothing else I can do at this point.
Right. And so for me, my challenge for this will be, I know I talked about the list. I think the biggest part of that list that will challenge me is actually sticking to the list that I make. I'm a procrastinator. So I do sometimes, I let things linger longer than they should. And then I'm also a sensitive person. So of course I intake things that go on in my life or things that go on in other people's lives, like drama and like I talked about, my friends bringing their problems to me and giving them advice or guidance. I take that in because I want everybody to be happy. Right. I want everybody. I don't want anybody to suffer. I don't want anybody to have any pain or anything like that. So my challenge would be actually having to, I'll say more so put myself, ahead of that and say, okay, Talera, this isn't good. The drama that's going on. Don't take that to heart. If you're going to help, pray for them, leave it there, but don't take that in.
So as we were traveling back home, they started doing the same thing over. And his sister was like, oh my, I said, you know what? Sight beyond what I see. You know what's best for me. Prepare my heart, prepare my mind for whatever comes. I'm going to be ready. So that's it.
Yeah.
After that, that's it. You just have to prepare. It's got to prepare you for whatever's next and just keep on moving from there.
Exactly, because even in the scripture, it actually is the study actually came from 1 Peter. It was chapter 3, and in chapter 3 there is actually a letter of how you can deal with drama. It's right there in the book. So if we would just stick to what God places in front of us, God never said we wouldn't have any drama or the drama wouldn't be around us. He gives us the tools and the things that we need to be able to, deal with the drama at hand. So I think what I plan to do the rest of this week is just to dig a little bit deeper into that so I can figure out what it is that I could use for my life. Because one of the things that Pastor did talk about was, not only does drama, maybe you don't have drama in your life, or maybe you're not taking drama to anybody else, but why are people bringing drama to you? So, is that something in, am I the person who just kind of likes drama, or is it more so of, okay, yeah, Talaria, you're really trying to help, or you really are trying to give somebody some guidance. So that's another thing, because, a lot of people don't realize that they actually draw drama to them. Mm-hmm. And it may not be a positive, type of drama that they're drawn to them, or a drama that that you would really want to, that you can help somebody with. You just never know the exact drama that you're drawing to you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that you grabbed from the sermon on Sunday?
I think that captured it all. Just making sure that I stay in my peace. Mm-hmm. Everybody bringing me their stuff, and it's taking me out of my peace, and it can be exhausting, and I don't want to be exhausted. I need to keep my peace because I'm in a peaceful space, and I want to keep that. So that's what I have to make sure I do, always stay in my peace.
So speaking of drama, there's one book that we are studying right now. We're doing this every Monday for the next couple of weeks at 7 p.m. That is Returning to Wholeness. So you got drama in your life? Just come on, go to our book study. It's Returning to Wholeness. It is a great book. I've actually probably read more than I was supposed to, because once you start reading, you just want to keep reading it. So come on to our book study. It's Returning to Wholeness at 7 p.m. on Mondays. For more information, you can go to graceumcarlington.org. And there is another book study that we are doing with Pastor for Black History Month. That is going towards the civil rights movement in the 1960s. And we are doing this on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. And it's not just for the adults. We also want to bring the children in so they can know about what was going on in the past. So again, Monday, we have Returning to Wholeness at 7 p.m. Tuesday, we have Civil Rights Movement with Pastor at 7 p.m. You have a great week, and remember to experience grace.